to direct a West African drumming ensemble. Because at the time I knew for a fact that, you know, the music, in terms of having a traditional setting or a traditional style of playing, was not going to sustain the music that I wanted to play or sustain the direction in which I wanted to go. So I said, sure, I will do it, but can I change the name of the ensemble? And they said, well, what are they going to call it? It's the World Music Percussion Ensemble. That way I can play music from everywhere. Any kind of music I want to play. World music. I wasn't limited to playing West African music. I wasn't limited to playing just Cuban music. And so that is how the World Music Percussion Ensemble actually got underway. Formation of the music is that both musics from West Africa and music from China focus on rhythm and melody. And so because the two are compatible from that perspective, I thought it would be a great concert. And that's how it was.
How this piece has evolved is funny. It's an Indian piece that has been brought in to play in a Chinese music orchestra, and then I'm bringing that changes and change it even more in, you know, with the Chinese, with the African drums. So I think that is a good evolution of this piece and the Asian.
And I think it's very easy to blend the two because we're not, you know, so serious about, you know, musical originality or anything. If you get a piece and you replace an instrument, there's already a marked difference because instruments between cultures, they each have their own very specific sound to them. Like between the erhu and the Western violin, it's enormous difference. And so just by replacing a different instrument, you already just kind of take a step towards, you know, combining the two different cultures of music together. So I don't think it took that much for us to, you know, be able to blend the two. I think it just practicing it actually was what was difficult, but it just turned out, it was very smooth to be able to put them together, and ultimately, I mean, I thought it sounded very nice.
pieces. So for me, kind of getting that extra, kind of the different culture and also the music that I can learn from that is really great. And every once in a while we try to find another culture as well that we can bring in and kind of meld the two. So it's really nice to learn kind of the traditional pieces that we have in both of those cultures, but also to be able to adapt those pieces to what we feel and kind of to merge two cultures together. It's really a great kind of experience to be.
I certainly believe that by playing this music, other folks, if we play the music together, then it could integrate those spirits, it could enliven individuals, you know, and cause for a greater humanity. And so yes, in essence, I do certainly believe by integrating the music, it can, you know, span the globe. I mean, Bob Marley playing reggae, you know, it was like one love. It's like one love, you know, what's all this crazy stuff. Of course we have individuals who are not going that direction, but the point is that we're all are children of God to some extent. We all were created, you know, we didn't do it ourselves. And so from that perspective, it's like you got to let go of some of this racism, all this bigotry and all this hate, you know, and sexism. You have to let it go.